Well, that was another great episode of Survivor. This season has really just been fantastic. We started off with all of the remaining 10 players getting a visit from their families. Now, normally this is like a carrot that gets dangled in front of the players to then have to fight for some sort of reward challenge, and the winner gets to spend time with their family. I was very happy that it was just, you know what? You guys have been out here for a month. It's been miserable. Go spend some time with your families. And then on top of that, they went to Edge of Extinction and brought everybody's family out there. I just think it's a nice thing for Survivor to do. You can see how much it means to all the people playing. They were all emotional, everybody in tears, and so thankful to have their families there. All right, let's get back into the game. So first up, we had immunity challenge. This was a block stacking challenge. You spell out immunity while trying to keep everything balanced and with a rope, moving back and forth, grabbing blocks. And it looked like it was going to be a super close race. We had like half the people neck and neck, and then all of a sudden blocks started dropping. Nick was dropping blocks, Jeremy's dropping blocks, Ben's dropping blocks, everybody drops blocks except for Tony, the guy who apparently, I wasn't even aware of this, has never won a solo immunity challenge before, wins immunity on what is like a slow and steady kind of challenge when it's pretty clear that he is a wild and reckless person in pretty much every other aspect of the game. So Tony's got immunity. We head back into the tribe, and here's where things got interesting. For the first time this season, at least since the merger happened, we started to see some alliances form. Now, I've been saying that, everybody's been in a position where if you had a strong four, a strong five set of people, you could run to the end of this game right now. And it was very interesting to see that we had two sides. They split up 5-5 and then headed into tribal. It looked like the one alliance, which was Nick, Tony, Sophie, Sarah, and Ben, were going to target Jeremy, and the other tribe, or the other alliance of Jeremy, Kim, Michelle, Denise, and Tyson, we weren't totally sure who they were targeting, but so lots of talks of people wanting to split up Sarah and Sophie, so probably a good bet that they were looking at one of those two. So we get into tribal. We see everybody do the same whisper game again. Jeff's trying to ask questions and everybody's just whispering back and forth. Like the plan is just constantly changing, constantly evolving. But today you could just see Sophie just hit a point and she's like, you know what? Let's just go to side. So Jeremy had a power where he had the option to just leave tribal council. Now it was 5-5. His side was relying on him for his vote, and he just stood up, walked out, and all of a sudden it's 5 versus 4. And yes, there's other powers in play, but what an immediate disadvantage for his alliance. Now, then on top of that, Sarah goes and uses her steal a vote, steals Denise's vote. And this I felt was a good move. Like, maybe it felt a little unnecessary, a bit overkill, but this allowed them to split the votes a little bit just in case something wild happened. And in the end, probably didn't matter because they targeted Tyson. Tyson gets voted out, but they did throw a couple votes to Denise. And I think that was just more of a, hey, look out, like we're coming for you kind of play. So yeah, that tribal, once again, very unusual. Oh yeah, on top of that, Kim played as an idol. Kim goes up, uses an idol, plays it on Denise, and if she'd played it on Tyson, then we're probably looking at a situation where either Sophie would have been forced to use her idol, which I kind of feel like was probably their plan, or just one of their side ends up going home. So yeah, very interesting. Be interesting to see if these alliances can actually stay together. We saw a lot of power used, a lot of power come into play, and we're now at a point where like one you can easily flip that power back to at least get things even by a strong play using a hidden power. We probably will have a new hidden power come into play again next week, but yeah, that's it. So we're down to 9 players. We sort of got alliances formed. We'll see if they manage to stick around, or if everybody just immediately throws them out the window. But this is Survivor. This really felt like Survivor tonight. Whereas like a lot of, especially since our tribes merged, it's just felt like people just trying not to get voted out. And now we've got some power, we've got some sides forming. It's us versus them, and we'll have to see how this thing plays out, and especially if everybody can stick together. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you back here next week.